What's giggity good? Bazaar vlog 73 in the building. How y'all doing? You see, I got my Band 2 hat on. Shout out to Artavius calling me Band 2 Morris. You know, I'm always having new nicknames, you feel me? So, adding Band 2 Morris to it. You know what I'm saying? Might as well embrace it. Okay, so, man, I'm up just freestyling, trying to get my freestyle game back. Cause like I've been slipping as of late, but I still can freestyle. So um I just gotta work back at it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you gotta be doing it like about 5 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna get good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put some time into that shit and like really like look at the schemes and shit that you say. You feel me? You don't want to keep saying the same thing, cause like when you freestyling, you have these, you have so many phrases that you use to like when you don't know what to say again, you just go in your bag and say this. You feel me? And everybody has their own. You feel me? So when you freestyling, you don't want to use them unless it's an emergency, like you finna mess up. You feel me? So like even down to the words. So like if you rhyme, if you rhyme tech and deck, and you say something with tech, you gotta switch it up because when it's an emergency situation and you don't have nothing to say, then you can say deck. You feel me? You better say let. You feel me? I rather say let than tech, let than deck. Because, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be repetitive when you're around people. You feel me? Because if somebody peep out your rhyme scheme, they have the leverage on you. And they can use that against you. You feel me? Like you just said that shit. And then your ass sick. Because then you cannot use it after that. You feel me? But, with that being said, you feel me? Today is Veterans Day, so I want to thank all the people that had served in the military whenever. So if you served back in World War One, I don't think nobody's living from World War One. Or World War Two, I think it's like one, maybe like 15 cats are living from World War Two. I'm not sure. To, you know what I'm saying? Vietnam War, the conflicts we had in Persia, you feel me? In 1991, Desert Storm, that's when I was born, you feel me? And what? The liberation, the Gulf War, you feel me? That was in like 93. Then you had the 2003, the Operation Enduring Freedom. They went out there. Hey, that's when General Dunford, bruh. Y'all seen him in the news, right? I'm not General Dunford. James Mattis. You seen him in the news, right? Because Donald Trump beefing with him. But this dude was the general during in 2003 when they had knocked down the Twin Towers. That's really what we had fought them for. They talking about they had weapons of mass destruction. That was a lie. It was, bro. Just come up. It's you know what I'm saying. It's 2019. It's time to move on, bro. There was no weapons of mass destructions. We just went over there because they blew the Twin Towers up. You feel me? But it took us another 2 years to go out there. Okay, because they had to, they didn't want to just seem like we was going to war. So they had, Congress was holding up. I knew about this even when I was a child. Congress was holding up. They didn't want to. They didn't want Bush to just go out there on his own like that. So he was sending people out like teams and shit. I think scout teams or whatever. But they couldn't bring them out there until 2003, and then that's when James Mattis was in charge. And he just had this thing called the AC 12. It's like it's a plane, and it just got a big ass 50 cal as a gun in the front of it. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, this is overpowered, bro. And he just went down there and they just came through and fucked the whole place up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was all terrorist activity, though. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't speak on that either. You know what I'm saying? Because these days, I don't even know. Keep it to the bean. But they did their job. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? With veterans, sometimes we have to do stuff we don't agree with. You feel me? When we in the military, I know that people be rioting and striking against the military. There's a difference between the veterans, the troops, and the military. Because guess what? The troops don't like the military. They be like, that wasn't a good idea. But we got to do it, you feel me? Because we are sitting here fighting for the freedoms that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't sitting here like, oh man, I ain't gonna do it. You feel me? Like, cause if we don't do it, then who else gonna do it? We might get, they is right to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? What's right and what's wrong? Cause you know what I'm saying? How many more attacks have we had since then like that? None. But if we didn't do nothing, we could have had attacks going, every 6 months. You feel me? So when I talk about it, it ain't like, I'm talking about the military. You know what I'm saying? All right, then we was fighting since 2003, bruh. We've been fighting, shoot. The same, you know what I'm saying? It's like we try to break down from it. So all of that, if you in that category from 2003, or we say 2001 to right now, y'all in the same category as, Vietnam and like, World War II. It ain't like it's a, bigger or better war. It's not that, or worse or less war. It's just that's the era. You feel me? We just in that era. When we get old, we gonna be. That's what era we gonna be in. You feel me? That's why I had talked about it a little bit more than I did the other eras, cause I wasn't in during that era. And even though I wasn't in 2003, once I got in the military, that I had learned all that stuff that happened before that. You know what I'm saying? So I got told all these stories. They tell you this stuff when you're in the military. So if you don't listen, that's just your fault. You know what I'm saying? They always have like they celebrating certain soldiers that fought in certain wars. You know what I'm saying? And they may do a run for it. You feel me? They have all kind of runs and hills in California, Camp Pendleton, and 29 Palms, where they just dedicated to different officers and stuff like that. So we get taught on this stuff like it ain't nothing. I was in for 5 years, so I say at least like 6 times out the year, somebody saying something. Nah, I would say probably like 20 times. About twice a month, they talking about somebody different. Now, if you could choose to listen to it or not, you know what I'm saying? I did. That's why I'm able to talk about it a little bit more than you might hear somebody else talk about it. You feel me? So, that being said, we gonna go out today and we just gonna get our grub on. You feel me? Because I don't know. I don't think people really, what I'm saying, know about veterans like that. Because when you get out, you don't really be thinking about that no more. You feel me? Like you got people that was going out shooting people. Actually doing the stuff. They may be your next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So you really protected. You feel me? You don't even know. So it's like, or like, the bus driver might have been a tank driver. You know what I'm saying? You real protected. You ain't even know. You feel me? The car salesman. He might have been somebody that been on the news in the military, like a PAO, personal affairs officer. You know what I'm saying? He like the best car salesman. You ain't even know. You feel me? So it's like we all out here. It's like we do all this stuff and learn all this new stuff, and you know what I'm saying. Get real deep into it too, cause you know what I'm saying. Once you're in the military, that becomes your life. You feel me? So even if you did a year, you already know what I'm talking about. So you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of us these days, the younger generation in the military, we didn't go to war because nowadays it's drones, it's fighting. You feel me? So we don't really be doing stuff like that no more. So a lot of us be thinking that we didn't do nothing. Some people say they're not a veteran, but you really is. They just hear the other stories and they like, oh, I don't know. They're a veteran. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a veteran too, bro. You a veteran too. But that's gonna be a riggedy. Thank you guys for watching. I had to give y'all a little history lesson for Veterans Day. You feel me? So I had run around the block, bro. You feel me? I talked about a lot of things in this episode. Hopefully, y'all all picked up what I was putting down. If not, it's good anyway. I'm just chilling. It don't matter to me. You feel me? Hope y'all have a nice day. I'm going to upload this right now. I'm not even going to throw no audio up on it. I'm going to upload it straight from my iPad to Facebook just to get it on the waves. Because I was talking the whole episode. I don't need to have to throw no music on it because I don't know what to do. I don't feel like doing that. You feel me? I would have to go to my computer and then type it in. I'm trying to go out for Veterans Day. You feel me? So this is just going straight up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see the braid check, bro, at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and give you one. You feel me? Okay. I still got it intact. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you don't even see no goddamn little hairs up no more. I keep it tight, boy. You feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna give y'all this song that I was talking about at the beginning. It's by Sadie's. Here you go. It's only gonna be another minute long, but why not?
See you 17.
Hey. Skeletons in my closet, kick their ass out, kick their ass out, kick their ass out. Skeletons in my closet, kick their ass out, kick their ass out, kick their ass out. You know I tell the truth, I always keep it real. I'ma shuffle the cards, I'ma give you the deal. Ain't no secrets in my life, man. If you wanna see me on the fucking spaceship, Morse, hey, and that's a riggedy.